Yo guys, what is going on? Insanity coming at you today, and I just really wanted to go ahead and get this quick little hype E3 video out for you guys. I'm actually going to be making a couple of these. I'm doing the first one for my favorite developer out there right now, Ubisoft. They just recently got a new logo. You can check out the thumbnail. I already have that listed as that. But more importantly, their conference is going to be on Monday, June 12th, and they have a ton of stuff that they're ready to show us, not to mention the stuff we don't even know about. And gosh, I can only hope that some of my stuff that I'm going to say in this video happens, because if it does, I'm going to jump out of my seat at work and just go completely nuts. But with that being said, let's go ahead and talk about what we know is going to be there for sure. Perhaps the biggest franchise Ubisoft has come out with recently, since the past, 10 years at this point it feels like, Assassin's Creed. We all know Assassin's Creed Origins, which is the rumored name, and based on all the leak stuff that's been out there, we're pretty solid on that name, that's what it's going to be. Assassin's Creed Origin is going to be, placed in Egypt, and you're going to have a much more RPG style feeling if all the rumors and the leak stuff comes true. We're going to see a pretty nice, hefty display of gameplay from that, because with them taking a year off from this franchise, they really should have a lot to showcase, which I'm really excited for. Next on the list would be South Park and the Fractured Butthole. Yes, that is the name of the game. We should be seeing some more gameplay from that. I'm pretty excited to see it. As we all know, it's freaking hilarious. It's South Park. How can you not enjoy it? Next on the list is Far Cry 5, which is getting a lot of rumbling in the gaming community and, of course, from just media in general. I can't wait to see exactly how it's going to look, how it's going to play, and how the missions are going to be set up, because we all know that all the Ubisoft games kind of take the idea of how to get a mission structure set up and ready to go. I'd like to see them come up with a brand new way, instead of just going to a waypoint, clicking on a guy and starting a mission. I want something new. I want to feel something fresh. And I was really hoping to see that with Watch Dogs 2, and it was still that same old setup. So hopefully they can change it with Far Cry 5. Next on the list we know of for sure is going to be The Crew 2, the sequel to that open world racer that was supposed to really connect the world in a brand new way and make it so that you can race on any not any platform, but any surface in the game. Everywhere was drivable. You just go and have fun. Not to mention all the races, online connectivity, and the events that they were hosting all the time. The only problem is the servers really hindered that game, and I really hope that they worked out something brand new, because The Crew 2 has an opportunity to shine where the first game just was a complete letdown for so many people thanks to online connectivity. It just didn't work. And apparently Ubisoft has a brand new IP that they're going to be showcasing to the world for the very first time, and we all know that some of this stuff is coming out as early as 2017, 2018, and beyond. I mean, there's some things that we still don't even know about and what's in their timeline, but that's what you know about, right? Let me go ahead and tell you the two things that I want to see that we don't know about. And first of all, the first thing, I'm just going to get it off my chest. We all know I love The Division, right? My channel has been based around The Division for the past year and a half, and I love that game to death. I really want them to showcase a full-on trailer of what Year 2 is. They had a really bad experience when the Year 2 stream happened on Twitch, and they were trying to explain what Year 2 was and how it's going to be 100% free. You don't have to pay a dime for any of this content, and how 1.7 is going to be the introduction of seasons, which is now global events and stuff like that, and then how 1.8 is going to be more narrative-based driven stuff, which we can't talk about. That's as much as we can say. Give us a trailer for Year 2. Showcase the global events working, and give us a small teaser of what 1.8 is, so that the world can see it and you can get them buzzing and rambling before Year 2 is up. Everybody's pumped and excited for what's coming in 1.7 because they want to experience new content. They don't want to feel like they're playing the same thing over and over. Yes, 1.7 is going to do that, but 1.8 is going to change the game completely. That's all I'm saying. Next on the list, I'm going to go ahead and keep it in the same topic for now, and that is Tom Clancy's Splinter Cell, guys. Now, this game, oh my God, I loved Splinter Cell. I mean, this is one of those games that dates back all the way to the original Xbox. Splinter Cell, and you had Pandora Tomorrow, Chaos Theory, all these things, and then we started getting more into the action side of it with Conviction, and then Blacklist blended the original with the action, and you got like this hybrid baby that was freaking insane. And Splinter Cell Blacklist was A monumental achievement and a wonderful game for those who love that hardcore stealth from back in the day while blending it with the updated action that some kids really like today. So, I mean, it just, oh my gosh, it was amazing. The first thing with Splinter Cell that you have to remember is Sam Fisher, right? The most iconic stealth character next to Solid Snake, in my opinion. You know, I mean, I'm sure many people in the comments will disagree with me when this video is done, but you have to remember it was, at the time, Solid Snake ruled PlayStation and Sam Fisher ruled Xbox. And if you wanted a stealth game, whatever platform you had, that's who you played as. There was no blending until the Metal Gear stuff started coming out on Xbox and then so on, but at the beginning, it was you had to make a choice. If you had both platforms, you were good. But then again, that's just the beginning. I think it's time for a change. Sam Fisher is always the most iconic Splinter Cell, but they need to take the Tomb Raider route. It's been long enough. Even Assassin's Creed is doing a complete reboot on their idea of how Assassin's Creed should work and play. They need to do the same for Splinter Cell now. Give us a new protagonist. I know that voice will forever be remembered as Sam Fisher, but give us a brand new female protagonist to play as with a really unique story that we can get involved with and get on board with. Make us believe in her and want to be her. Make her the most stealthy, badass assassin girl working for the government ever. And have a really unique story altogether. The idea of how the original Splinter Cell was all about stealth, and then we had 3 games that way, and then eventually it turned into Conviction, where there was still the stealth, but it was more action-based than the stealth side. And then you got Blacklist, and it was like, oh my god. The stealth and the action side of Sam Fisher got together, had a baby, and you have this really unique and amazing gameplay that was a hybrid of both stealth and action that worked. Beating Blacklist on Professional made you feel like the most ultimate badass, and that's what every Splinter Cell should make you feel like. They need to recreate that gameplay feeling with a brand new character, with a new lore, with a new story. And it would be really, really awesome. I know, guys, that this was more or less supposed to be a predictions video. I mean, I see them maybe showcasing some DLC for Watch Dogs 2, because I feel like that game really underperformed. It got such a huge hype when it got first announced, and then it just kind of died off once it came out. You know, it is what it is. Other than that, that's pretty much going to be it. I mean, I would go nuts over the idea of seeing Splinter Cell running in this day and age. I mean, they don't even have to... I remember when they first revealed Splinter Cell Conviction, you didn't know that's what it was. It had writing on the wall telling your objective and where to go and stuff, and then when the cinematic was done and the trailer was all over, it did the little night goggles thing, and you were like, oh my god, it's freaking Sam Fisher and Splinter Cell. It was amazing, and I want that type of moment all over again with a female character to shock the world. It's going to happen. It is going to happen. They would not have patented a brand new esports type whatever on the internet, I forgot what the hell it's called, trademark, and have Splinter Cell be listed. It's going to happen. Is it going to be a new character? I don't know. Do I hope it is? You bet your ass I do. Anyways, guys, like if you haven't, sub if you're new. What are you expecting to hear from the Ubisoft guys during their conference this coming Monday? I know it's going to be hectic. It's going to be crazy. There's going to be videos. There's going to be news coming out of every outlet possible. Just remember, I will be doing my little bit of coverage as well on the stuff that I think is extremely important that all of you need to know. So I appreciate you guys being here. And sound off in the comments, guys. What are your E3 predictions? What do you want to see? What do you think doesn't happen? And what do you hope and pray is going to happen? I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace out.